Okay, here we are with the Wltoys. I think it's the 12/4/28. Oh, that doesn't sound right. It might be 12 scale. 12 scale sounds right. Um, well, haven't, yeah, total mind length there. So we bought this to do a review, and then we ran it. It broke. Fixed it. Broke. Fixed it. Broke. And alright, let's explain. It's now January. I believe I bought this in September, maybe October of last year. So this has just been a couple month process. I'm missing a few body panels at this point from taking it apart, putting it back together repeatedly. The plastic differentials went out probably first, I think. It's actually pretty cool to see those because it is a little tiny Spider gear differential. The battery it comes with lasts maybe 10 minutes. It's pretty sorry. Even with the stock battery, I had the differential problem, and from the differential problem, oh yeah, we got screws loose down here. Forgot about that. Differential went out on the front first, and then the rear next. This rear drive shaft, a yoke broke on it, so I've got a metal drive shaft, metal Spider gears now, full metal differential gears. While replacing the front differential gears, a screw broke off in the cup up there for the front drive shaft, right there. Had to buy a replacement one of those. I'm making these plastic body panels because I thought it'd be cool, but just something I'm doing, nothing mod worthy or worth mentioning. I've got these little tiny street tires on here right now because the stock tire blew off the bead lock. Here's the stock tire. It came out, two of them did, and I was going to super glue them back into the bead locks and bolt them back together, and I've got them all taken apart right now, except for the spare tire, obviously. But my super glue was dried up, so I thought the quickest, easiest thing while I was working on those was to throw these other tires on it. So I've got these tires on. I've changed the front suspension geometry. I tried this. I don't remember what model that part's off of. If I think of it, I'll post a Amazon link or something. But that's a steering, that little blue part in there is a steering component for another Wltoy car. And then you bolt the struts to it. I couldn't figure out how to bolt that to the front differential here, so it kind of just sits up into the cage here. It's not great and doesn't, but the back is much squishier. I've got this big battery on here. The big battery lasts forever. So that's cool. With the battery mounted up front, though, it adds a lot more weight to the front, and makes it kind of front heavy. Makes the back end kind of throw around a little bit. From there, we replace the module, receiver, whatever. I don't know, it's ECM or whatever. The main brains of this thing, because that smoked on us. I mean, I don't think it literally shot flames, but it caught fire. I mean, it had smoke coming out of it pretty heavy, and the whole plastic parts melted. I was driving it in wet conditions, so I don't know if that was it or not, but this is supposed to be waterproof, so I would like to point that out. It's red now because I put a replacement in there and plasti dipped it. So hopefully that one's going to last now. We have a heatsink on the motor. I know I'm forgetting shit, but anyways, let's go into it actually driving now. I swear, it actually runs. Oh, the drive shaft fell out multiple times because the screws kept backing out. I've got some Loctite on there now. Hopefully that's going to work. The LED lights are hooked back up, I believe. Might not actually be on. There we go. It flashes when the controller's not on. Turn the controller on. Alright, so the controller stock, everything besides what I've listed is stock, battery, etc. It's actually really fun, but it just breaks all the damn time. I have no idea how much I have into this thing at this point. And, I mean, I guess I would recommend it, but probably not. I would probably not recommend anybody buying the Wltoys 12 size. There's an FEY or something that's supposed to be better stock. It's about $100. I paid $50 for this one. So there's, I went with this one because there was aftermarket parts and mods and replacement parts, and you can upgrade it. So I thought that was a good place to start, but even for $50, it broke a lot without, I don't have that much runtime on it. I mean, mostly it was just like, take it out, test it, break it, repair it, test it, break it. Ah. No, I'm no pro at driving an RC car, but there's definitely a traction difference with the little tires on it. The big tires do respond better in the grass and stuff. And I noticed I beat up a lot more on the skid plate and stuff with the smaller tires. But anyways, if you're thinking about buying one, I don't know if this really helped you or not. Basically, I would say don't buy it, but it's kind of fun. It's a lot of fun. I was expecting it to be more like rock crawler-ish when I got it, and it is definitely more speedy than I was expecting. I thought it would be, and it's like it wants you to bash it, like drive in just, you know, as full out all the time. That's how. Oh, come on, what just happened? Oh, it's showing a low battery right now. I guess I should check that out. The LiPo was charged the other day. I don't know. Anyways, it does do that when the battery goes dead. The motor doesn't work, and then the steering does. Yeah. That's what's going on. Lovely end to this video. Anyways, there'll be some like purchase links or whatever in the description below. Thanks for watching, all that jazz. Don't forget to like and subscribe and bullshit. Whatever, no one's watching at this point.